Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Southern California. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. Escaping to his left. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. On play action, Jordan Brooks getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got a man here. That's Eligio Manor. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Here's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And the Titans.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
On the set.
They send Ridley in motion. From the gun, here's Ward. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw is Ward. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance.
This has been a pick, dog.
Both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Should have been a pick.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Wide receiver screen, guys. Wide receiver screen.
They snap it to Ward.
Yeah, I'm right there. I saw that shit. Flip shit, man.
Tennessee. His first touchdown.
Hell no, them niggas right there. Stop.
Coming up here. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go
Right
once
there.
more as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the... landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. He'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Set. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Herbert to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up with the
Buffalo 18. Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a handoff to Pollard.
Well, here's where you really see the value of a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are all holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Ward now on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-3 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Pollard, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside.
Stop it, dog. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
On the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Stop
The way
it,
the
nah.
ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike, I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
18. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, Ward under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Titans go out to a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling.
All right, man. Come on, offense. Fuck. This nigga trash.
We have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lion.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Run.
Now a give up the middle. Gets to the edge at the 30. And He's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, L.A. On play action now, Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
Let's go. Come on.
Plays one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Oh, come on, man. I know you got to block better than that. Come on, come on.
A loss was
Terrible
definitely
ass
something
block.
they had accounted or
Everything
budgeted
come up
for
in
in
here.
this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2. But a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, run. Set. 380. Let's go, let's go. Go.
They'll try to run this one.
There we go. Let's go, rookie.
This way into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready, Mustang 60.
On first and 10, Ward. That one underneath the Pollard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3. At the
On the handoff, Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Ready up.
Third down and 3.
Craft all 80.
Throwing, Ward.
Ah, come on, man. You gotta get over there.
It's complete.
Man.
Bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Third and a yard.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. Alert. Alert.
They'll try and run here with Spears. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's get us a stop right here, cuz.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline. Not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. At the 9-yard line. Second and 5.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. That is caught, and he's in. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point try, 4th time. He's got it. And the Titans go up by 7. It is now 17-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket. Down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Going up top. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, the 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right. We get the ball back. It's cool. We get the defensive stop.
We get back underway here on EA Sports. The return, here comes Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's Here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Now play fake. Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
38-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, ram. Kappa.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And the work is close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Set. Go. Set.
Trying to pick this one. Defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Kappa. Lion. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That one holding. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. We run down inside the 25. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First down.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Now, Herbert. Flush to his right. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Now Herbert.
Oh, damn. Get outside, nigga.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these
Get out fucking side.
you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally early and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Set. Go.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
On the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
21.
Here's Herbert.
Oh my God!
Defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take is forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Ward. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completed.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. A run now with McLaughlin. First down and more past the 25. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
He's across midfield.
It's a big one for Tennessee.
A gain of
36 yards.
And the Titans.
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. It's 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here comes the screen to Spears. Down the left sideline. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 49. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Tennessee. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 23-yard line.
Got ready. Got ready.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Ready. Dragon 60. Vikings 18. Pioneers. '79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
On second down, here's Ward.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Trap 60. Trap 2. 60 Vikings.
Here's Ward. He's got his big tight end. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
31. Chargers 10. Matt Gay set
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. Set.
Now it's Herbert. He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Second and 10.
Set.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Herbert to throw on third and 1. Another catch there for Johnston. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, LA. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Come on.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Now it's Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down looming.
Ready? Hot. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
They snap it to Ward. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Set. Crowd right. Go.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. 72.
ground, McLaughlin. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Agape Ole on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
At the 31. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. There's a screen from McLaughlin. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
To the ground, a first down run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They face second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Hey, count.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. Here comes second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 20.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are a great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Set. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always.
Yeah. Blizzard. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Hey, take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the go. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5L, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad, most want it. Yeah. Long live Flip. Wild little piece. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Glendale. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Trey Benson, touchdown, Arizona. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Darnold. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Will Douglas up for the stop. from the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Shaheed in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
His kick is good.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Murray. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 42 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 on the Seahawks 22-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Look, great work after the catch to extend the drive. To throw again is Murray. A throw on the move is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Forward. Forward.
Murray's going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown, but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Zaven Collins on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Darnold to throw. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Lady. Here goes son. The lady.
Darnold now to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback. Not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. Now Darnold. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down.
Lady, son. Lady.
To throw is Darnold. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll go play action with Darnold. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Mickey Manwari is there to make the play.
30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. Again, it's Benson. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Big loss on the play brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. What a drive. Brandon Drive. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will get out in front, 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
the ground. It's Walker to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll send the man in motion left. Darnold now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Straight ahead, it's Walker.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's dropped off for Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Hello, 80. Go side.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
To throw again is Darnold. Looking middle, and there is Horton. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 3rd and 2. Shaheed in motion. On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. Oh, a huge mistake. Right from the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They go play action with Murray. He's going to go deep. looking for Reed. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Murray on first down. And it's caught downfield by Harrison. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big gain for Arizona. A gain of 48.
Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Slot man in motion right. Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Shaheed in motion. Darnold to throw on second down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Results in a
4th down, and Jonathan Gannon will send in the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Zaven Collins. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Shaheed in motion. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Here's Darnold. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Now Darnold. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll work forward for a couple. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Sit. Forward. 2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open. Forward.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. To work this out wide to Benson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
Go. 2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to have the 1st down and more. For the pylon, he's in. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. his season output. He now has 4.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look him in the face, and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
This one is caught by Reeves. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
17 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
A run with Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down. Darnold to throw on first down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
This is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. It's Darnold. To the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks back within 10. It's now 24-14. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
10 yards.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Now it's Murray. Forced to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
6 yards.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a fourth-quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set.
To throw on first down is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. Gonna mark him down just shy of the 40. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. 3rd down, 3 to go. To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. And more of the same. Another interception. And now he loses the football. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging.